Okay, today, guys, we're going to be working on valve cover gaskets for a 2002 Mercedes CL500. Okay, here we got my CL500, and we are going to be changing some very leaky valve cover gaskets. As you can see, they're really bad. So I started out by taking the engine cover off. You can see right here leaking real bad. They need cleaning as well. Take a good look at the engine bay. So what you would need is pretty much this bad boy right here, a T30, to take these things, having a brain fart, take these off. And you will need a 10 millimeter right here to take off the dipstick and the transmission stick. And you will also need what is this one? Bear with me, guys. A E10. Let me see if I can get it on here for you. You can see it. It is a E10 to take off the actual valve covers. Of course, you need your gaskets and some of this. You'll see why later. So we will start by taking off the coil packs. That's what they are. Okay, I knew it would come to me, coil packs. All right, let's get started. Let's start with the coil packs. Okay, so we have to take these clips off before we take the coil packs off. They're easy, simple. Just make sure you keep track of where they are. So all you do is this little piece, like right here. It's a clip. You just press it. You hear it click. You try to shimmy it off the best way you can. Let's see if I can. Like so. Okay. And you just go down the line. Try to, oh, see, this one broke. So you have to be very gentle because a lot of these parts are old. Just take your time with it. You don't need to rush. You don't want to end up breaking stuff like I just did. Okay, now that we got the clips out, you see there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like there's 1, 2, 3, 4 coil packs. Just make sure you keep them in order. You can label them if you need to. And now it's just take the coil packs off. So here we go. Okay. Don't need an extension on this one, so take the extension off. We'll get this going. Okay. This one. 2. Sometimes they're kind of gunked up, so there we go. That's the last one. Okay. Now we just pull them off. Okay. Now that we got all the coil packs off and the transmission stick is taken off, we can start with each bolt, each one of these torque bolts. Start taking these off so we get the valve cover off. Okay guys, now that we have these bolts out, see right here and down here, I'm gonna go ahead and give you a tip. There's one in the way back, way back, down underneath, all the way down here. I know you can barely see. Sorry, I'm recording this with an iPad, but all the way down here, there's a bolt that's really hard and tricky to get to. You just got to take your time, be patient, don't try to rush, because last thing you want to do is drop the bolt, because it's not going to hit the ground. There's a heat shield down there that'll catch the bolt, and it'll be hard as hell to find. I've seen this with other people, and I made sure not to do this myself. So now that we got all the bolts out, we just have to remove this breather hose. Just be careful, because you know these hoses are old and frail, so there's a chance they might crack and break. But remove that, and then these other 2 bolts, and it should be ready to come out. Okay, let's get this hose off and these bolts out. So now that the valve cover gasket is off, you can see the timing chain and the rocker arms and cams and all the good bits inside. Just gotta be careful, like I said, take your time. And basically with the other side, it's the same, just rinse and repeat. Only difference is just gotta take that off. And where is it at? There's another piece on here. Let's see if I can get it on camera. Okay, it's this one and this one. It's the only difference, really. And this line right here shouldn't be a problem, but if it is, we'll take care of it. Okay, now this is what came off, what it looks like. See how dirty it is. I'm going to clean that up and paint it. And okay, so on to the next side. Okay guys, I got this side off. Yeah, this was a pain in the butt to get off, but I finally got it. Couple things to let you guys know about taking the valve covers off of the CL500. This hose and this hose. Usually they're probably dry rotted by now, or some kind of damage to them from being so old. They haven't been touched since 2001, 2002. So yeah, I'm gonna be replacing those, or I'll be fixing something up so they'll work again. Also, had to take the fuel line loose. There is a bolt that's back here. You have to take this off to get to that, but it's easy. It's nothing really worried about. I just used one of these, as you can see. Came right off. It's pretty easy. Wasn't even tight. So I got these off. And remember what I told you about being careful not to drop your socket so your wrench is down in there, because it will not hit the ground. Well, lo and behold, I did that very same thing. Luckily, all I had to do was take off the wheel, and it was right in there, just sitting there. If it was the other side, it would have been 10 times as hard to get to. But that's it for now. I'm going to be cleaning these up and painting them, and we'll get back to that. Okay guys, it's later in the day now. I had to take a break because this, coronavirus going on. Had to go to the store for my mom, pick up a few things, but this is where we at right now in the car. Got both sides off. And now, in the process of cleaning up the valve covers so I can paint them. So this is where we at. And we'll continue and see how it goes. Good morning. It is day 2 of the valve cover replacement rebuild. So let me show you what I did. I painted the valve covers. As you can see. And decided to throw a little paint on top of my cover because it has some scratches on it. But I'll finish that up later. And I got my hoses. Like I said, I was going to have to replace the ends on this hose and the ends on this hose. And I'll probably just replace this hose. So right now, just waiting for the paint to dry, and we'll slap this thing back together and see how she looks. Okay, see you in a second. Okay guys, got the gasket on. What I did though was for each bolt hole, I put a little bit of gasket sealer on there just to make sure it doesn't come loose when I go to put the valve covers on top of the head gasket, and make sure there's a tight seal on the corners where it bends at. So that's pretty much it now. I just need to bolt them on and fix the hoses, and we should be good to go. Okay, finally, here we have the finished product. Valve covers installed, coil packs installed on both sides. One tip I would give y'all is to be very careful. These bolts are easy to snap, so just make sure you don't over torque them. Alright, next up, see if she cranks with no oil leaks, and then we should be good to go from there. Okay guys, moment of truth. Let's see if she'll crank. Well, she should, but just to make sure there's no oil leaking anywhere. Dripping, squirting out, or exploding, so I guess we're good. Now check the engine light, which is a good sign. There you go, guys. Gotta change the valve cover gaskets. Time consuming, but it's all worth it. Now I just gotta button her back up. We'll be done. Okay guys, here's the finished product. Valve cover's on. Engine cover's on. There she goes. No smoke, no leaks, no engine lights. And thank you guys for tuning in. And up next, tie rods and EGR valve. Stay tuned.